and welcome to this fall sports edition of Patriot League Roundup. I'm Melanie Plowski. League play is in full swing in all four sports as men's soccer opened up its league schedule over the weekend. American and Lehigh continued their hot starts in volleyball, while Boston U and American clashed in an overtime thriller in field hockey. Navy's Jamie Dubiowski scored for the fourth straight game, giving the Mids a 1-0 lead in the 28th minute against Boston U, and they never looked back. Gavin Snyder made 3 saves to seal the 1-0 league opener Saturday. Holy Cross's Kenny Dane scored in the 73rd minute to break a scoreless tie against Loyola, but the Greyhounds countered 5 minutes later with the goal from Dominic Marshall. Down a man, Loyola couldn't hold, and Tommy Utaro directed a pass from Josh Sintas to the back of the net in the 87th minute for the 2-1 win. Colgate's Evan Hero netted a goal off a corner against Lafayette in the 55th minute to help the Raiders down the defending league champions 1-0 Saturday. Army and American also picked up wins in the opening weekend, each collecting a pair of 2-0 shutouts. They sit atop the early standings, tied with the other 3 winners from Saturday. Lehigh got off to a hot start against Bucknell on Friday as Katie Centeno scored to make it 1-0 in the 5th minute. And 11 minutes later, Laura Courtney made it 2-0 as she lobbed it over the keeper. The Bison came out in the second half and cut it to 1 on Evelyn Nasinski's goal in the 57th minute. 6 minutes later, Sarah Brissett tied it with a shot to the far corner. And in overtime, Brissett took a long feed from Liz Dwornik and fired it past the keeper for the game winner. At Holy Cross, American's Lindsay Murray scored her team-leading 4th goal of the season in the 16th minute to propel the Eagles over the Crusaders 1-0 Saturday. Boston, Navy, and Colgate also picked up shutout wins on Saturday to remain in the top half of the early season league standings. Navy, Colgate, and American each have 6 points to lead the group. American keeper Ashley De La Sera made 12 saves to keep number 20 Boston off the board. And in the 82nd minute, Grace Wilson scored the overtime game winner, slapping a loose ball past the keeper for the 1-0 win. Colgate's Meredith Gibson scored in the 33rd minute to give the Raiders a 2-1 halftime lead over Bucknell. But the Bison fired back with a Rachel Misko hat trick. She scored in the 40th minute to tie it at 2. And 4 minutes later, she netted a penalty stroke to give the Bison a 3-2 lead. She finished off her hat trick in the 63rd minute, making it 5-2 as the Bison went on to win 6-2. Lafayette also picked up a win in its league opener against Lehigh and sits just behind American and Bucknell, who both boast 2-0 records after 2 weeks. Boston U is in 4th at 1-1. Haley Pfeiffer led Colgate to a 3-1 win over Army Friday, posting 42 assists and 12 digs in the match. Kathleen Harris led the Raiders with 13 kills, and Katie Riley added 11. Colgate improved to 2-0 the next day, sweeping Holy Cross 3-0. Diane Seeley recorded a team-high 12 kills, and Pfeiffer added 19 assists and 10 digs. Navy also picked up a sweep over the weekend, beating Bucknell 3-0 behind Alex Karika's 36 assists. Erin Fortner and Olivia Yeager each had 10 kills for the Mids. Lehigh added a pair of wins over the weekend to improve to 4-1 in league play and 12-4 overall. They sit behind American and Colgate, who are both 2-0 after their first weekend of matches. 17 Patriot League events are on the network this week, and you can watch them all for free by logging on to patriotleague.tv. If you miss anything, you can see the highlights on next week's edition of Patriot League Roundup. For the Patriot League Network, I'm Melanie Plowski.